Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. We are back on this ride. This is for season 7, episode 1, Innocent Until Proven Kiki. I thought this was the second half of the last season. Like Carlos King, what are we doing? It's confusion. But we're gonna go ahead on and get into it. I mean, if it was underwhelming and lackluster, y'all let me know in the comments. But you know, I'm going to give y'all my very, very best. So watch it all the way through. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content and you're not yet subscribed. This is a growing channel, okay? So we start off with a clip from, I guess, the local news. And we see basically Kiki looked like she was stealing, allegedly. She was giving thief. Allegedly, because you know we keep seeing that it's innocent until proven guilty all throughout the episode, so that's what we gonna say. So Tiffany had the baby Ace. I mean, I don't get no baby fever or nothing, but the baby's cute. So Mel comes over and Tiff immediately gets into the mess. She don't waste no time. You know how she get down. And Tiffany feels like Kiki is tarnishing everyone's brand. Mel said, "I ain't falling for that trap. No, ma'am. You're gonna get me caught up." She said in her confessional, like, if you feel like she's tarnishing your brand, then just don't talk to her. Like, that simple. I'm with Mel on this. Um, Mel said you ain't known Kiki long enough to even make that judgment. Like, why you even speaking on it? You don't even know her like that. And I'm thinking, Tiffany, your brand. Like, out of all the cast members, I don't think Tiffany is the first that comes to mind. At least not for me personally. Y'all let me know. So, Tiffany wants to do a baby reveal. Moving on. Courtney, that's Stormy's husband, he goes to meet with Marcel. There's a little confrontation happening because he don't like the way that he was talking to his wife. So Courtney comes to Black and he gets straight to it. He like, what happened at the Black Expo? Because you know he wasn't there. They had to get them orders shipped out. So Courtney confronts Marcel about the $100 for that booth fee that Marcel was picking and choosing who he wanted to charge the fee. Like, you ain't charging to everybody, but you charging it to the people you think got money. Like, I don't understand. It's given very staged because they was giggling and laughing at each other, kikiing and high-fiving. And I'm like, we supposed to believe this. But I guess we'll go with it. So Courtney says Marcel always comes for women. You might be on to something there. Tisha already said that no one else got charged when he first made a fuss about it. So, I mean, anyway. But Courtney tells Marcel to stay in men's business, get out of women's business. And Marcel said, not you, talking about staying out of women's business when you're selling women hair care products. Listen. But no, Courtney's point is still valid. He just selling the hair care products. He ain't getting in nobody's business. So Marcel wants an apology. For what exactly? And Courtney tipped the bartender $100. He like, there's $100 for her tip. Period. So Kimmy stops past Tisha's apartment. She looking like an early 2000s video vixen. Okay. It's like the more time passes, the younger Kimmy looks. Okay. She looks better now than she did season 1. But they really moved into that apartment. I don't know what's going on with the Scotts 1.0. Like, what's going on with y'all living situation? What's happening? Y'all building this house. We don't know what's going on with that pile of land. What's happening? So, Kimmy asked Tisha if there's any time frame on anything. And Tisha said no. And that's what happens when you follow behind a man without a plan, honey. That's just what happens. Got you living in a 2-bedroom apartment with when there's 5 of y'all. It's crazy. And Kimmy was like, you a better woman than me. Now, Kimmy, with the husband you got, not too much. Not too much. So Kimmy said radiation and all that's over. She still got to meet with her doctors, but all the rest of it's behind her. So thank goodness it's over with. Shout out to Kimmy. So they move on to the lunch where Tisha and Stormy got into it. No one still to this day knows what Tiffany does. I don't know what Tiffany does. If y'all took the time to find out what Tiffany does, let me know because I have not a clue. Next, they talk about Kiki. And Tisha says she hopes she's not on that stuff. And so do I. So, Chris Fletcher, we've seen a lot more Chris Fletcher and his wife, aren't we? I guess they got to get some friends to film with. So he comes over to Martel's home and they argue about first Martel complains that he didn't bring booties. Like, why would he bring booties? If you don't want people walking around with shoes on, you have booties to provide to them. And then he was like, well, you should take off your shoes. Like, can we get to the point? So Chris is hurt that Martel siphoned him and his wife. And he was like, we already told you we didn't want to pick sides. And now y'all got us in the middle of your court mess. It's just a mess. So Chris tells Martel that he needs to get out that rental home that he's in since the home been up for sale for 8 months. And Martel is trying to stall. Like, it's giving squatter. He won't go. Martel wants special privileges because he's Chris' friend, and that's just not her. That's not how it works. He wants to remain in that rental home. I know with all them children he got, it's gonna be hard to find a new place, but buddy, you got to get out. Okay. Had he went and got his builder's license, maybe, but that's neither here nor there. So Kimmy and Maurice go on a bike ride, riding electric bikes. And I ain't gonna lie, that did look like fun. I wouldn't mind doing that on a nice warm day. So they discuss Marcel picking and choosing who to charge for that expo. I'm like, not you charging your own brother, but then you don't charge complete strangers. So Kimmy mentions meeting Baby Ace, and she also talks about she wants to do the Yanni or the Yoni egg. She said Yoni. I thought it was Yanni. I don't know. They start talking about their sex life or lack thereof, and I'm so tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing about it. Please, please, give us something else. So at the canvas warehouse, Courtney tells Stormy about his meeting with Marcel. And again, to me, it seems staged. I always wonder why Stormy and Courtney don't wear their wedding rings. Like, did anybody else notice that, or was that just me? So they also mention Stormy's little tongue tussle she had with Tisha. Because Stormy said, I'm not the one or the two. Okay. Then they talk about what happened with Keke and that Crime Stopper situation that was on the local news. And Courtney said, at the Home Depot? But they said she innocent until proven guilty. Until we know for sure, we don't know nothing at all. So Melody comes to visit cousin Keke. I don't know why Kiki's in the opening credits. Like, she's not on there enough to be a main cast member, in my opinion. Let me know what y'all think. Also, I would like to see Kiki's her husband and her children. She's married. She has children. Why aren't we seeing that? But Keke says she's been in and out of the hospital. Mel gives her a t-shirt that said, God will make a way, or something like that. And Keke gets to rambling, going on and on and on. We don't know what she's talking about. She's long-winded. Side note, Mel in this heavy wig, it really makes me miss short hair Mel. Like, something about the short hair on Mel's face was way more flattering. But I mean, she pretty either way, but I miss the short hair. So Melody tells Keke what Tiffany said about, her tarnishing their brands with what she got going on. And all I can say is I hope Keke ain't back on them pills, because this scene right here didn't help nothing. But y'all let me know what y'all thinking. How do you feel about this episode? Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out my other content. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.